who help, who are based here in Kaduna, and we love working with them. So I'm sure you've seen lots of them already over the course of the last 3 days. And I'm going to invite, first of all, the ever-efficient, incredible, dependable volunteers who are all based here, who have helped us. Come, come, come. All the volunteers, come on stage. Let them see you. I want a row, a long row like this. I want them to see all of you. Fine, fine people. Look at them. Look at them. So we have, we do give our volunteers a little token, but apart from that, we also have a gold-plated certificate for them. So I'm going to invite Ms. Kadria Ahmed to come up and present some of them. It doesn't matter, don't worry. Zara, are you ready? Who's Zara? Just wait. Get set. So exactly, you come this way and then you hand over. Photographers, where are you? That's Zara Fadile. Thank you so much. Zafia Abubakar. Ismail Bello. Abdullahi Ahmad. That's another return one. He was with us last year. Same thing with Bello. Abdusalam. He was also with us last year. These guys were so excellent, we had to have them back. Esther Oluwa Fisayo Oje. Which kind establish are you? Sherifat Abdusalam. Fahad Aliyu Muhammad. Uzamaka Daniela Obese. Abdul Mujib Ibrahim. Benedict Chukwemeka Owudijo. Asmau Mustafa. Bilal Abdullahi. He was also with us last year. He was so great, we had to have him back. Lola Atere. Abdullahi Abubakar. Oluwasegun Olaniyi Samuel. Abubakar Khalifa Musa. Fatima Shitu. Raphael Ibrahim Day. Abdullahi Ibrahim. Abu Josiah Joseph. And you know what? I'll tell you a little secret about the way we choose the volunteers. I have absolutely nothing to do with the process. I leave that for my team. And this year, Tobe, how many applicants? How many applicants did we get? Sorry? Over 150, yes, for volunteers. And they basically vet them, check out their ID, see what if they've got a connection with books, see where they might be useful, and then they decide. But what's really interesting, and this will tell you about Kaduna State, you'll think maybe you'll get people from just one ethnic group. You people in this, your Kaduna, everybody is here. Everybody from this, all over this country lives in this place. And I just was thinking to myself, when they gave me the names, I thought, this is incredible. This is amazing. And the same thing happens in Lagos. We get applications and they're just from everywhere, from every state, but living in Lagos. And I think that's a testament to how amazing this place is. So next, I would like to call my team. Those who came with me from Lagos, I'd like you to see them. Ayomide, Tobechukwu, Regina, Kende, Nanzing, Olive, Moremi, Toke, Rachel, Sharon, Ejiro, where's Shola? Hey, Ashali baby. So here they are. You'll notice again that the people I work with, and I want to say, there's no way we would have been able to do this. And I want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much for everything that you give us. Thank you for serving these last few days. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Please help me give them a resounding round of applause. Thank you. You don't have certificates. No certificate for you. Eh? Ah, come back, come back, come back. All of you, come back, come back. Show. Give me music. Let them dance for me. You know how we do it. This is how We want to appreciate you. So when you face them, help me thank all of them. Give them a big round of applause. Thank you so much. You guys, you performed, you conquered, and you gave us the greatest experience ever. Thank you so much. Thank you. Please be seated. I want to also say a special thank you to the media team who have made sure that the sound is good, that the screens are working. There's so many little moving parts when you're planning an event like this. So I want everybody to just turn around for a moment and say a massive thank you to Sheol and his crew. All the events we have had here have been live streamed. Every single one. There have been people watching from all over the world. Do you know, remember Namse? This event has been peppering Namse. He's been telling us on Twitter that he's watching us, watching every event. And if you're watching, we love you and we miss you. So, who have I forgotten? I haven't forgotten anyone, I think. Not yet. Wait. So, I want us to dive straight into the poetry event. Are you ready? Yes. So, the first poet that invites to the Kabafest stage to perform for us is Abdulbasit Abubakar, and he is performing with Salim.
Hello, everyone. I see beautiful faces. Glad to be here for the second time. And yeah, so our poem is titled Childhood Memories.
Yeah, Audu.
Naam.
Ka tuna sanda mama ke samu. Okay. Ka tuna sanda mama ke samu raba duk abin da muke da shi ko mu kankantarsa. Ya kamata shi ma mu raba wannan zancen da su. Tell them not to worry. There won't be no crickets nor bouncers. We would only be handing them exclusive tickets to a front row concert of our childhood memories. Before we were stripped into that are full of all the sweet things you did for me before we were stripped naked into adulthood. I am here to erase the present tenses and capture the past tenses. Kamar yadda zan rike tattabaru. In sasa akejin tunina da dabaru.
This music of life that I've always do. I will never get tired of replaying. I want to roll these things back. Do it as a throwback, just like we rolled our gully back. Come with us. Step through the doors of time. Into times when riding the seas and climbing the trees of our doors didn't cost no dime but knives and bedtime stories.
Times when the block of memories take me back to beautiful scenes of castles and
created from sandy soil.
Proud architects we were, giggling and laughing like Dansululu does when it dances in the euphoria of hot water.
I want to roll back on a moonwalk dance to the pages that represent every little chapter of our childhood. How we swam through the Kogi and Rafi of our recklessness and careful strides, back strolls, and continuous roads to a brighter future. How the songs of our childhood sound like the songs of an old woman reciting the verses of a Kama Sutra.
kamar yadda sanyin hunturu ya rike mu har ya bar faso a kafafuwanmu da labbanmu, and all those childhood memories, times when we owned no Jaguars, no Lambos, but still outrun our fears, times when we wore no Gucci's nor Gabanas, but still felt cloaked in innocence. Lokutan da mukan zaga gari tumbur kamar tsuntsaye a sararin samaniya, muna annashuwa a kasar bishiyar tsamiya cikin wasa da dariya. Times when I would make a left.
Waswasi ko kokonto, and when the next day will come,
I would pick up Kirinia right where I left it.
Vroom, vroom, vroom. We will echo into the light of day and dig our fingers into the minds of our unrefined minds that shine bright like divine light. We were a 10 out of 9.
Then time was a peasant with zero power to dictate life nor death. Death was an ugly bully, fully aware of the pain it woke. Amma kaga su dan ta matsitsi? Sami ga. As a child, I had it all planned out. I just wanted to grow up and become a man. The man of the house, the man of the people. Okay. As a child, I had it all planned out. I so wanted to grow up and become a man.
Namenj.
The man of the people, the man of this and the man of that. Yet I never knew the weight saddling this or that. I just wanted to do all the things that I loved, forgetting that life is a woman with daily periods. We were stuck on the right lane even though we rolled carelessly, but we now strive hard to stay right even with the fact that we tread on carefully.
Forgive me, for I have sinned. Let me defy the odds. Let me defy the usual resonance of a sinner.
Zan juya harshe na kamar yadda muka jujjuya kafafuwanmu cikin jar ƙasa da taɓo.
For I want you to open the barriers that separate you and me in this confessional box, so I can paint you a vivid picture of this pain on this pain. Kuma ina fatan a lokacin da na gama ko bakan damiyar Pablo ba zai kai nawa haɗuwa ba. I am totally trapped in this straight line. Like a train trapped in a straight line, going back and forth, gaba da baya, from locations to destinations and back. Muna zayyano zance da zantuttuka da sarrafa sirrin sauraron ilimi kamar sararin samaniya. Adhering to these mannerisms and manners of saying like a mannered person with manners, wishing that would end us Jannah, filled with salwas and manners. Forgive me,
for I am now a puppet in the hands of civilization and growth.
Kamar hannayen agogo, going round and round and round, with little or no hopes of turning back around. Yanzu gani ina zaman jiran jana'iza na.
So when I do meet my younger self,
sai na kwaɗa mai mari. In jijjiga shi cikin fushi da fusata ina cewa, don't do it. Cutar ka za a yi.
Don't you dare grow up. Maybe I would vanish from this sorry state of existence if only I could convince me not to grow up. But knowing me, the younger me would look at this person and say,
"You're mad."
So here I am,
running away from father's blows and mother's strength, away from sisters' cries and brothers' deaths, away from myself and the truth I fear. Forgive me.
Okay, so
thank you so much for that, gentlemen. And now, Qalbsaleem will.
Okay.
Salim. Qalbsaleem.
Thank you. So, just a quick one. The means the one with a sound heart. Qalb is heart. Salim is sound or pure. So, are there any cynics in the house? Thank you. Yes. Whether you are either, thank you. Whether you're either, I hope you enjoy this. This is titled Yours Sincerely. They say if you want to die every day, the simplest way to go about it is to fall. Not from a cliff, but in love. But with me, it was the total opposite. You see, love fell for me. And she dedicated herself to tying my shoelaces the wrong way in hopes that I would fall for her someday. But instead, I fell for you. Like a died for me every day, and I died for you every day. I thought love had finally given up on me because she has seen how hopelessly, completely, entirely, irrevocably, and unapologetically I am still falling for you. Until she wrote me a letter asking why I keep choosing you over her. I thought, said if I was going to ever write you a letter, I would start with something like, the whole guy you could settle in, have babies and sprinkle some, and still have space for a backyard garden in the length of your smile. Or maybe I would start with something like, you're the brightest star that's ever threaded the galaxy of my heart. I heard all energy comes from the sun, so I stole it. Why? So I could keep it. So I could use it as a backup generator to love you on days when you don't feel like loving yourself. And I know the chances of you being mine are like an airplane against the blue sky, so I signed a pact with gravity, begging it for I know the chances of you being mine are like an airplane against the blue sky. So I signed a pact with gravity, begging it to leave a trail for me to follow wherever you'd go. After all, you are all the gravity I know. I would write about how I would spend nights studying the moon's course just so I could learn how you rolled your eyes every freaking time I call you beautiful. I would write about how I always wonder how anyone has the audacity to call anything beautiful when beauty is, and will forever be you. I'll write about how I had chai with Majnoon on a hot afternoon and told him about how I spilt my insides and used my blood as ink to write out the calligraphy of your name. I'll you like you're the last raindrop, like you're the first raindrop that ever fell into these palms after rot. I'll hold you like you're everything and everything is after you. I swear to God, I will hold you. Like, I will hold you like your mercy, like your salvation, like your hope, because you are my miracle. The Jesus to this Lazarus of my body, I will hold you. I will write about how I bundled what little I had, my mind, my body, my soul, and slid a stick through the knot and said, listen now, calm down. I will write about how I bundled what lit my body, my mind, my soul, and slid a stick through the knot and set course for south away from you. I treaded step by step, carefully and tenderly on a voyage to see if the earth really is round. If it is, then south would lead me nowhere else but back to you. Because Kechi Ariwata, you are my Noah. I thought maybe writing this poem in retrospect would help. I thought that maybe writing this poem in retrospect would help filter my internal intentions regarding the intensity of my intense feelings for you. But how could I ever? when I daydream you into my world so much that I sing sleep a lullaby. I sing sleep a lullaby so I could steal a ticket into the theater of your dreams. To love you. I refuse to let you die. Not on me, not in me. I swear to God, I won't let that happen. I'll write you and tattoo you onto the skin of infinity. I'll write you on the wind like witches, on the water like mermaids, on rocks like the first men, and on fire like hell. I'll whisper you into prayers even the wind cannot dare listen to. And in case you did not notice that this whole poem screams, I love you. I love you. And I know that you would probably not respond to this letter. It is a letter after all. And I know Do you want me to continue? Then please calm down. Calm down. I know that this is a lost cause because someone told me that we humans will always be drawn to things that gravitate towards others, but not us, towards people that hold no space nor gravity for us. But all I'm trying to say here is, if we don't get to be, it wouldn't be because what I feel or what you felt was never enough. It would be because it was too much. It would be because this heart, this qalb, would forever beat for you, even if you'd never hear it. It is yours, sincerely, the only one for you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Salim. And excuse me, if you are just wondering who the object of his affection is, please stand up, let them see. Stand up. When she stands up, you will see who he was referring to and the result. You see the results. Every action has a reaction. That was beautiful. Thank you, Salim. So the next poet I'm going to invite, give it up, my people, for Hauwa Saleh.
Hi. Okay. Yeah, I think. Hello. There are days that I worry that I'm too heavy for my lover to carry. On days I relate more to Kafka than I worry about his mental health. And these are the days that I fold into myself. And when I get the strength, I ask, will you still love me if I was a zombie? In which my very logical lover will say, but you wouldn't be you anymore. And I'll roll my eyes and say something like, what happened to hiding me in the basement and finding a cure? But we both know I was a zombie today. And my lover didn't go running out the door. If tomorrow I become a zombie again, I'll find a way to ask differently. Do you love me today? And the answer will always be yes. Even now that I can no longer call my lover, I throw the question into the void, and the echo answers back, yes. I held the birthday candle in between my fingers. I wonder what it means to light it when the world seems to be burning. I wondered what it means to try so desperately to hold on to joy, even as devastation and chaos are shadows hanging above my head, swallowing everything good and holy in its path. Is this what they meant when they called us human, called us too whole to be broken, called us angels of remembering what matters too much to be forgotten? Is this what it means to give everything you are to a burning world, even as you slowly melt away like a single candle on a birthday cake? I held my birthday wishes in between my palms and cradled it into the cracks in my chest. I hear my heart whisper, "Your hair now, isn't that enough? Aren't you willing to dance until you burst into flames and let the world witness your light? Isn't this too a battle? Finding joy when its favorite hiding place is in the shadows of your darkest dreams." And with every breath, I will the music to take us where we need to go. I will the fire to heal us, even if we are to become ashes. And when we burn, may we burn wild and free. Isn't that what they meant when they called us human, called us too whole to be broken, called us angels of remembering what matters too much to be forgotten? And the little girl says that she loves hugs. And when she needs it, she hugs herself. And I wondered if I knew what belonging to myself and the world meant at the age of 5. I wish someone had taught me how to hug myself, how to be the fool who laughs at their own inside jokes without caring what it looks like to the world. I wish someone had taught me that it was okay to stand out, even with everything I tried to be but couldn't. I wish someone had taught me how to play in the ground of my humanness, how to hold the hand that keep making the same mistakes over and over again and still call it enough. I wish someone had told me what's the difference between what's mine and what's someone else so I can hand it back to them. I wish someone had taught those who should have taught me, and then they wouldn't be stuck at 6 at the tender age of 50, still waiting for someone to say, it's okay to hug yourself if you need it, especially when no one does, even when no one does. And I'm learning, even if my hand keeps hanging in all the wrong places, I am learning. I cover my entire body with my hands, and I say, it feels nice to be held in this way. And I say, it feels awesome to be human in this way. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Hauwa Saleh. And the next poet I am inviting is Ibrahim Musa.
Yeah. Can I say my thoughts mind? Can I drop lines that will touch my thought minds and even premature minds? My name is Ibrahim Musa, and I am here to drop lines that will touch lives. I am here to drop lines that will shine through darkness like torchlight. The title of this piece is I Am a Writer. Enjoy. Right about now, I want to write about now. I want to write about what's not right until there is nothing left to write about. I want to write about what's not right, like left. I am a writer, So it's my right to write. I am a writer with so many books left to write. I am a writer with so many books left to write. I am a writer who uses figures of speech to write his mind. It's like I drop mines on your minds, then I step on them. Boom! I blow your minds when I write. They say a word is enough for the wise. I am a writer. My words are never enough for the wise. I am a writer who uses figures of speech to write his mind. Anytime I use metaphor, I baptize you in a pool of words. While I speak in tongues, I give you verses after verses from Genesis to Revelation until I drown you in the ocean of knowledge. Anytime I use alliteration, I preach because I am a priest, a peace preacher, preaching peace by painting perfect pictures on pages of papers. Pictures painted to provide power to the people more than the political party of PDP. I'm an orator, an ordained officer, officially ordained to offer open and outspoken oratory. I'm an evangelist expressing emotion excessively. Every time I evangelize, I eliminate every evil element. Every evil energy, even every enemy, and equally educate everyone. I'm a tutor and a time traveler. Tick-tock, tick-tock. As time ticks, I take time to trek through time and terrain to teach the truth of the testament from the heart, through the throat, to the tongue. I'm a time traveler that travels from time to time in search of revelations and reasons to write. When I find the right reasons, I write reasonably. I'm a reverend, writing, reciting, revealing real revelation through rhythmic rhymes. Youthful yet useful, youthful yet yearning to yield usefulness. Now what is this? What is this? Did I just slam poetry? Like parboiled rice. Like parboiled rice, I'm not done yet. Anytime I use assonance, while I write line by line, I write lines that rhyme. Anytime I use oxymoron or paradox, my pen makes silent noise on paper while I write. I write for everybody, the uneducated literates, the educated illiterates, the wise, the foolish, and the wise fools. And my wordplay, not only my siblings can relate. My wordplay is like a 2B pencil. It draws your attention. My wordplay makes the stingiest member of Stingy Men Association pay attention. If writing wordplay is a crime, just like a thief, I will still write. Wordplay, I can't write without you. My lines are like vowels, they are incomplete without you. Wordplay, everything comes after you, just like letter V. Wordplay, you add meanings to my words like a dictionary. A wise man told me, to be a good writer, it takes patience like an ambulance. I'm patient like a sick person, but I want to have more patience than a government hospital. I want to be more patient than a doctor who is patiently waiting for patients. How ironic, I write about rights and wrongs, but I can't even write my wrongs. The first time I tried to write my wrongs, I used the pen to write my poems. And the last time I tried to write my wrongs, I lost the pen. If I go against the rules of poetry, I'm so sorry. Sincerely speaking, since secondary school, I've been breaking rules. My mom said this evidence is filled with broken rules. You wonder why I'm this tall and I'm still being looked up to? It's because this writer is of great heights. Come on, I've got too many lines. Give me some credit. I've got too many lines, just that I haven't linked them with my NIN. And I'm not saying that I'm the best, man. Me and poetry are united in holy matrimony. My words are made of honor like a bridesmaid. Can I perform this peace of mind that gives me a peace of mind? Pay attention before I give you a piece of my mind. Mothers and siblings are singing the sweet songs of sorrow while they unceasingly seek solace because the rate of killings is really sickening. Their eyes gradually turn red as tears travel down their cheek. They continue singing the sweet songs of sorrow One of the siblings sings louder. The reason is, after a dirty slap tattooed a palm print on the left cheek of his only sister could only see stars. His uncle was shot in the ankle. He fell on his knees. His niece was shot in both of her knees. His brother, whose chest was broader, tried to resist, but he was held at gunpoint and was forced to watch his mother get murdered. After that, he was slaughtered. Our motherland has become a motherland. Citizens continue to sing the sweet songs of sorrow as they leave our fatherland for a fatherland. They don't want to leave, but they want to leave. I mean, they're tired of living to die, so they left as they are dying to leave, not knowing that they were living to die. All witnesses saw that night was flashlight as shots were taken from different sides, but the shots weren't from cameramen. It was bandits with guns and magazines. The next morning, it was their pictures on the front page. We're not safe in our homes and on our roads. The lack of road safety is more sickening than yellow fever. I fail to understand this. So before I sleep and after I wake, first of all, I pray. On my face, I fall and pray that I may not face or fall or pray. I mean, on my face, I fall and pray that I may not face or fall or pray. Thank you.
Give it up for Ibrahim Musa. And the next poet I'm going to invite is Umar Farouk.
The sun, a celestial phoenix, stretches a wing of fire, molting away the night, leaving a crown of gold on high. Arise, let's chase its molten embrace, feel its warmth sip deep, a smile blooming on your face like a desert flower after rain. From a childhood perch, a balcony bathed in moonlight's glow, I once cradled stardust. Okay? Okay. The sun, a celestial phoenix, stretches a wing of fire, molting away the night, leaving a crown of gold on high. Arise, let's chase its molten embrace, feel its warmth sip deep, a smile blooming on your face like a desert flower after rain. From a childhood perch, a balcony bathed in moonlight's glow, I once cradled stardust, a million dreams held close. Those twinkling diamonds, scattered like whispers on a breeze, I plucked them from the velvet scar with the innocence of youth's ease. Within those walls, a castle spun from imagination's thread, where dragons slumbered with scales of burnished brass. Come with me. Explore this realm where whispers take flight, a whimsical playground bathed in a drapery of light. Deep within, shadows dance in a hidden chamber's hold. Chandeliers forged from a volcano's heart, a story yet untold. Ancient secrets simmer like embers beneath the earth. Come closer, feel the hushed whispers of a forgotten bird. Let's climb these poetic mountains, a shared and wondrous quest. In this space, we're all connected, souls laid bare and blessed. Language is a bridge, a universal key, unlocking the magic that lies within you and me. Bear with me. I just lost my thoughts to the winds. It's still out there stranded, vigorously pulling caterpillars into my teeth, chewing them into colorful butterflies. So much of me then was blank. I could have fit into a tea bag. My body burned like a barn filled with dried hay. Nothing was on fire, but fire burnt on everything. The grinded pepper, the rotten kitchen cabinet, an album of great photographs. Apparently, scorched dead goes green. Below it, the dead might still wallow in their bitterness. My ancestor was a Sufist, said he performed sujood at midnight till the sun sat above his head. Beneath his village, his clansmen thought he could spare them the flood. They shredded him into bits, like lions tearing apart a gazelle. Shortly, they felt remorse. Instead of burying him, they buried a sack of his praying books, beads, and tulips. My hair still gives that scent. My eyes, rainfall, and a gazelle's heart. Does this perturb you? There's so many ways to be perturbed. A fisherman's finger caught in a net, a university degree drenched in a wash hand basin, the slowly stretching day. I apologize. I never aimed at articulations. I told my lover I wouldn't leave through the time. Then I waited for grief patiently, sitting on a cleared table merrily, tossing bananas to monkeys. Nah, this is not the kind of story she narrates. Hers, mystic fairies, happy elves, vibrant ghosts. I guess they say you learn to love the characters you create. Some of them come out with wings, undulating, others with fangs. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Umar. Next, I'm going to invite Moyosola Olowookure.
Good evening. Yeah, it seems a bit higher. Yeah, that's fine. Thank you. Good evening, everyone. How are we enjoying Kabafest? Okay, so let's go. These words are water. At the scent of water, dead dreams will surely bud, but not by your vain toiling. You see, the only work I ask of you today is the work of belief. Do you still believe? We suckle sunlight. Even at night, we feast on its reflection, and it begs the question, who put all of this light here? You see, it is questions like these that allow our hearts room for faith, that allow us to truly face the sun and see clearly. But then comes the eclipse. A husband dies. A friend gives into jealousy and does evil, so we stop believing the sun. Even though it still shines just as bright, even though it is merely out of sight, our eyes are clouded with pain and we don't know what to do. But I guess Father Abraham dealt with all of this too. He even allowed the Lord change his name to give us foreigners the same faith. I guess he didn't know how to ignore his wrinkled body, his age. So when God gave him a promise, he believed. And after this promise was received, God asked him a question. Some might call it cruelty, but I call it a question. Do you still believe enough to take your son to a hill and slaughter him at dawn? Enough to let go of the thing that gives you the most joy? See, I pray that one day we all might have the same faith. Place our being in a God that breathes life into sand, that makes our souls understand that they are soil for the planting of good seeds, for the reaping of good deeds and good desires. Who can make a way of escape from a fire? Who can stop the dead from dying? Who can make a sinner righteous after all her tired trying? See, I have learned that as glorious as my father was on this earth, there is one even greater, one from whom all his beauty stems, from whom all his laughter flows. And like a plucked rose, my father's body was made to wilt so that his spirit could thrive. Mother, I promise that in the face of God's mercy, human strength cannot survive. In this place, we see that my father is in a place where roses do not wilt, waiting for us to join him with the same faith. So when whole nations are at war, our hearts will know peace. When our home is no more, our lives in heaven will not cease. See, salvation is first a promise and then a question. Some may call this question cruelty, but I call it a resurrection, because the dead bodies breathe again. The dead visions too. And see, this is what I invite you to. An imagination flooded with light, in the hopes that we might escape this dunya's corruption by a simple answer to God's question. Yes, I still believe.
Thank you very much, Moyo. I actually want to do something quickly. Somebody told me earlier that I should create content. So I said, what do you mean? So they now said I should say, where are we? And then you all shout Kabafest. I'm coming away. I'm old. What do you mean? I should like this? Aha! Okay. Yes, yes. Guinness World Record. Okay. Next time. We'll do Kabafest in the stadium. So thank you so much, Moyo. The next person I'm going to invite is Abdulijalal Musa Aliyu.
No. People, nobody should throw me stone after this poem. Talk. Okay. I said nobody should throw me stone after this poem. Thank you. No, don't throw me anything. So the title of this one is Chains of Erotica. Chains of Erotica. No. So here are the reasons why I write erotica. Okay. Okay. So here are the reasons why I write erotica. My muse is a harlot, which makes her an abuser of sex. A trauma I don't get to ever knowing how to cure. Whenever words like penis, cleats, or teats are mentioned, she automatically forces my hand to make my pen rape any paper close by. Perhaps, like watching porn satisfy a man's sexual urge, this is her kind of porn. My poetic devices have got the personality trait of the wind. Some days, they are as hot as March in Sokoto, so I needed to swim in the pool of my erotic verses. Other days, they are as cold as December in Moscow, so hugging the warmth from the bonfire of my erotic poems is a ritual to die for. Sadness has arrested my muse in the darkest hall of its dungeon. That forced me to be a happy poet. A wise man once said, happiness starts and ends between a woman's legs. Eliminating erotica from a happy poet's equation is like removing X from all mathematical functions. The bed of my metaphors only opened its arms to my erotic muse. The timer in my brain has calculated more than 1 billion times other muses tried to sleep on that bed, and it ended in what Twitter people call premium tears. Erotica is like an early morning coffee to an addict. When I woke up with a boner, after my girlfriend in Amina hostel said, the possibility of me ever touching her again is like the hope that camel would pass through the hull of a needle. The one in Rubado hostel has been baptized. The only orgasm she now has comes from her mouth, and it is that of salvation. The one in Suleiman hostel mentioned that she dreamed about the hereafter. And she saw me having a threesome with girls whose figures rival the Hurul Ain. Whose figures rival the Hurul Ain she reads in the scripture. So she believes I am promiscuous. See, poetry is a religion. Let everyone practice what suits them. Thank you.
It's okay. Say what? Hey, okay. I just want to say a very big thank you to Abdulijalal. The next person I'm going to invite is Yunusa Salim Ibrahim.
Thank you, bro. Don't worry, when I come back, or lula. So, I don't believe in love anymore. Because I have been served breakfast, English breakfast, Sapa breakfast, cousin breakfast, late comer breakfast. Okay, at one point I had to break my fast because of breakfast. I had to renounce a lot of things I used to love. Things such as poetry, watching TV, and falling in love. You see poets, Kamar Qalbsaleem Abi, are liars. They will use their soft words to thaw even the hardest of hearts, to make rainforests bloom out of deserts, and to turn moths into butterflies. You see, poets are liars. Their melodious poems are wrapped around lies. Lies, lies, lies. That's all that they do. But that was until I met Bazazagia. Is there anyone from Zaria here? Maybe I'm dating your sister. This love is made in Zazzau. Bazazagia has conquered my heart just like Queen Amina has conquered kingdoms. This love, just like the Zazzau Emirate, is encompassing, is welcoming, and is eternal. Bazazagia, I am from Tudun Wada. Ni dan Tudun Wada ni. Being from the wood means that when I say I will go to the world's end for you, zan taka in je har bangon duniya. Saboda ke zan yi tattaki zuwa gaban gidan Azazzaki don in siyo mace gullisuwa. Zan je na goyi domin in goyo bayan ki. Because of you, zuciyana yana da sa kamar gidaje a wasasa. For you, I will fight Samari area boys. I will beat Congo security guards in tsinko miki mangoro. Zan karya doka a kofar doka. Zan yi tsiwa a remin tsiwa. Because of you, zan yi wantsalowa daga dutsen kufena. Zan zagaye birnin Zazzau domin zaizaye zuciyar zarenki. Ke, saboda ke, zan shiga cikin Zazzau. Saboda ke, zan shiga cikin Zazzau in zazzagawa zazzagawa. Forgive me, this love doesn't have decorum. I wish I have all the words that will describe how much you mean to me. But all I know is that I am from Tudun Wada. And back home, we do what we say and we say what we do. Ya ke Bazazzakiya, saurari kalmomi daga zuciya. Don ke zan taka tun daga Zaria, in tsallake tekun Bahar Maliya. Duk wata soyayya in ba taki ba, daidai take da cin ganyen tumfafiya. Ke nake hange cikin idanuwa, babu wata Baturiya ko 'yar Italiya. Kafin soyayyar ke zuciya ta zindir take, sai ƙaunar ki ta lullube ni da jallabiya. Ke ce tauraruwa ta tilo kwarai a can faɗin sararin samaniya. I have girlfriend who. A can cikin taskar mata masu tsada, ke ce kaɗai kyakkyawar zinariya. Kar ku cece ni ko da kun ga zan nutse, domin soyayyarki ita ce ambaliya. Kan ki batun naira ko fam na Ingila, gare ki zan kashe miliyoyin gangaliya. Taka lafiya a sannu Bazazzagiya, dole in miki kirari ya ki sarauniya. Zan iya daina bacci har abada domin in dinga tashin ki sallan safiya. Jikan ƙauna kin bani, ta yaya zan miki zamiya? Da daɗi ba daɗi zo mu zauna. In kin jin yunwa, zan baki kunu na tsamiya. ta iya kunu. Na san za ku yi murmushi, wasu kuma ku yi dariya, domin kun ɗauka cewa ina ta hauragiya. Sonki ya shige zuciya, babu sauran kafiya, sai dai in yi addu'a Allah ya ƙara miki lafiya.
Northern men are what? Northern men are what? Thank you. So, we're winding down now, and it gives me great pleasure to invite back to the stage Deborah Johnson.
Hi. I don't have any love pieces. I'm sorry. I wasn't going to do this piece, but this poem is for the woman 2 weeks ago whom I heard getting abused in the house behind our house. So, yes. So I'd like if we could just listen, and I hope it means something to you. I hate how exhaustive this body is. Every nook and cranny of my bones is a historical cave, holding memory in frozen hieroglyphs, waiting for researchers to find in awe of the grief that dwelled here. When I was 13, I jumped out of a moving vehicle to save mine and my sister's lives. When my mouth tasted gravel, I knew what it was like to not be Superman. Kidnapping was all the rage, and 2 teenage girls alone were like apples ripe for the picking, tempted like Eve, they picked. Last year, 2 men held me to submission with a knife. My heart was Speedy Gonzalez, threatening to burst out of my chest. My eyes were on proverbial knees, praying they not ask for more than money, more than my death. My gender is a white flag of surrender. Predators don't have to chase you before you know you are prey. January 13th, 2023, I was in a car crash. Because my vision was marred by crimson, surrounded by men, terrified that one of them wouldn't care that I was dying. Dead bodies get raped too. In March, at 3 a.m., a man broke in and stole my phone. A day after, I start to bleed. My brain traps me in a realm of possibilities where anything could have happened in my sleep. Many other nights ago, something did happen in my sleep. I was 16. Reality was a nightmare I would have died to escape from, so I slept even deeper using pills as my watchguard. And when you are drowning, it is so easy to mistake any Judas on a boat for a Messiah. We'll call mine ex, mentor, brother, closest thing to a father. Father, forgive me for I have sinned. Held me down in one of those dreams too real to be a dream. Forced his lips onto mine like weights pushing down a skinny child. It was in a library, so I did nothing to attract him, I swear. But women are pollen, and men will always be bees. Did I ever touch you? Wasn't this fun for both of us? I nod. My fountain of youth, his elixir of sustenance. Many came before me, many will come after, pawns sent to die for this king's gambit. Consent is a language I stammer to speak, so I seal my lips. Grave robbers will never spill these secrets. Anything to make this right. I held my abuser like a god that night, begging not to be abandoned. The line between victim and criminal starts to blur. Is this what it feels like to approach blindness? This is not love. This is the serpent in the Garden of Eden posing as God. God! Your mother prays to God. But this weapon fashioned against you has already prospered. This man is my shepherd. I shall not want. He teaches me how to fold myself like a piece of cloth, small enough to fit into a box, dark enough to be thankful for flickers. Are you tired of hearing these poems? We are tired of writing them. Yes, not all men, but the seconds it takes to confirm can be paid for with life. I'm tired of wearing baggy clothes to hide my target practice body from dagger eyes. Tired of being scared of the dark because the boogeyman is a man. Of walking with shoulders caved in, esteem touching the feet of Hades. This body is a map of scars, and I am constantly trying to find X marks the spot, marks the evidence Detective Rape Kit couldn't find, marks proof I wasn't an accomplice, marks me. If I dig deep enough, maybe I'll finally believe my only crime was being taken out of a rib made in the image of Eve, an apple ripe for the picking.
Thank you so much, Deborah Johnson. Such an incredible young poet. So now, the last poet, the last one of the night. Do you know who it's gonna be? Who? Say it one more time. Give it up for Alhan Islam.
Good evening, everyone. I feel so happy to be here. And I believe that most of you know why, because this is nostalgic for me. I was on this stage in 2017. Yeah, in 2017. And I just want to say that I love Kabafest, right? It has really given young poets the platform to, dream locally and reach globally. Yeah, so please, a round of applause for Mama Ella's, the team, everybody. Thank you so much. And of course, the funders. I have two poems for you. The first one is the one that I performed when my beloved Auntie Kaduria posted on Twitter in 2017. And it has the Laboyari. And yeah, so it's titled Yes You Can. And this is for anyone who thinks that they cannot do something for whatever reason. I can't do it. I'm too young to see beyond. I can't do it. I'm too old for a future to hold. I can't do it. I'm short. Climbing onto the wall would lead to a drastic fall. I can't do it. I'm slow. It will take forever to glow. I can't do it. My past isn't a good cast. They all said as I listened with keen ears, different views pointing to one major point: the fear of failure, discovering something new as it could be a mania, a sense of growth to a new idea. But have you heard of King Na, a 12-year-old motivational speaker, giving life to young souls? You can call him a keeper. Have you heard of Heartland Sanders? Had every right to give up because of so much blunders. At age 88, he made it. Through the freedom to fail, he nailed it. He's dead at sight, but not in the taste buds, because the KFC you crave, he created. So where is the question of age? For our whatever age, there are people searching for inspiration, and that can just be you. Have you heard of our very own late Labayari? To zauna ka ji labari, danga ilimi ya zama ƙari, da shi aka yaƙi jahilci na fari, inspiration ga masu neman ilimi babban jari, call him tauraron taurari. Several years working in areas, through patience and diligence, he gained recognition undeniable in the nation. I salute you, O man of conviction. Walking slow shouldn't make your confidence low, for life is an endless struggle. Just don't stop the hustle. Don't fear the fall, fear staying on the ground. But no matter how many times you fall, never call the ground home. People talk about the future but fail to realize we're living in the future that becomes past with every second that passes by. If you do not grab the reins and make the change, then indeed you're wasting the future. Thank you. Thank you very much. The second one, and why I feel compelled to perform this piece, is because in 2017, when I was here, my mom was alive. And today that it feels like a homecoming, she's not here. And so this poem is dedicated to that woman who believed in me, because at 13, she came and said, let's make the video. I said no. But she persistently believed in me. 3 years later, she said, let's make the video, and we did it. And that's how Mama LS found me. So this is dedicated to my mother, late Hauwa Maina. Yeah. I mean, thank you. Dena kuka, baby ki bar kuka. Dena kuka, baby na mamanta. Ina yin sallah nayi roƙo dan a ɗan min kirari da baby mama. To yau gashi maman ta kwanta. Allah Rabba. My mother taught me how to sleep with my eyes open, wide open enough to look inwards and feel the weight of my heart. There is a galaxy seating at my chest, my ribcage expanding to make it feel at home as though it's conquered a quest. I become the universe inhabiting the galaxy and all that's in between, the grief, the anxiety, the uncertainty, memories. Life presents you with gray, says, color is out of reach, denies you a rainbow, a little rain for the greens, a little snow for the hills, a little sun for the light. Broken hearts I seek to mend but get caught up in between. The healer becomes the villain. Oh, you will know the heart is made of glass when it breaks. I am trying to relearn what hope means, how to be a doctor, not a butcher, how not to die without a heart. See, the thing about sleeping with your eyes wide open is that you gasp for air. You don't know when the light comes, and when it's dark, you fight to open what is already open. But maybe it's not the sight. Maybe the sermon is to close my eyes, for once explore the galaxy seating at my chest. Maybe the weight isn't so bad. After all, it's a home for the stars, the planet. I am the gravity holding it together. I am a hero, after all. I asked my friend Bash Amuneni once, how do you survive when your soul is tired? He said, it isn't for you to decide, because sometimes the only reason your soul survives is because you carry people's destinies. You are a hero, after all. I asked my friend Onye, How do I fight for my peace? He said, you must let go of that which does not feed your soul. There are wars I do not want to fight, battles I never started. I am just a victim of circumstance, forced to improvise, using my existence as a weapon. Oh, I am a hero. After all, days I talking sweaty palms, stand shoulder to shoulder with fear. Dare I say, I am bigger than you. I am a hero. After all, days doubt creeps in, says, you are not good enough. But I know who I come from. A mother whose hands were magic, and she could fix anything broken, wipe tears with just a kiss, mend hearts with just a hug. I come from a woman whose toil was grace, blessed me with the little she had to make the most of me. I come from a hero, after all. So when my sanity is on attack by a garrison of query, I answer with one. How dare I be less? When I said, I am the last planet, I meant it because I come from a hero, after all. Thank you very much, ladies.
Thank you much. Can we give her another round of applause, please? So now we've done the poetry. Did you enjoy it? Next year, I will expect to have at least 5 new poets performing on this stage. And I want all of them to be under 25. So you need to start writing. Do you promise? I'm serious. But there are 10 of them. I said 5. 5 must be under 25. Do you want me to say more to keep myself alive? No, honestly, I am just so blown over. I keep telling you how much you blow my mind, but I want this thing we're doing, and you guys over there also have a responsibility. You must teach, tutor, support, encourage. We need more people coming after you. This thing is no fun if it's just you guys. While I'm preaching, why is this microphone doing this? I want to spit fire. So guys, you understand me? I'm talking to all the performance poets. You all have a responsibility to have at least one person that you are training and mentoring who can come on this stage next year. Hello, I'm gonna hold you to it. You know what's going to happen next? It's now time to shake body. We're gonna shake body. Give it up for Namenj.
Oh yeah, now let's do our thing. What I want us to do here is that I want us to all sing these songs together. So since how do I put it? I'm nervous. Let me sit here. Na faɗa a rijiya, ke na rike a zuciya, sanki a rai ya kewaya, ya bi jini da jijiya ya shiga zuciya. Na yarda na amince, na baki sirrika na, ni ke nake da hange, ki zamo uwar gidana. Na faɗa a rijiyar ƙaunar sahiba, yo zabari ki zo ki tsa. Dubara na da wata suna da haska da seke soyayya mu har abada. Ko rana da wata sun daina haske, gimbiya ta seke soyayya mu har abada. I love you, baby. Soyayya, baby. I love you, baby. Soyayya mu har abada. Baby ina kwana, baby ina gajiya, shin kin tashi lafiya. Rabin raina, soyayya da kafiya, nake miki kin jiya, tabbas kin iya soyayya. Rabin raina, dama da ke na fara haɗuwa, da na yi aure. Zama da ke akwai ƙaruwa hakika ne, wata rana za kai ki gidana, matsayin matata ke ce madarata. Na matsu na ga wannan rana, na matsu a halin yanzu ke ce sauƙi na. Kina rage mini zafi baby na, dan ke ce da kalamanki masu ratsa zuciyata, baby na gode. I have a new song. The title of the song is Gani. Let me just sing the do the acapella. Don't worry now, we are just like entertaining ourselves now. Kallonki kullum ba zai ginshe ni ba, ƙaunarki ma ba za ta gundare ni ba, ba kya laifi ba za na ganshi ba, babu irinki duk da ban san gaibu ba. Gani ki yadda kika so da ni. Gani, oh Gani. Wannan me za a kira shi? Is it poet or me? How do I put it? Poem ko? Okay. Well, so which one again? Ko sun ki ko sun so, aure ya ɗauru, murna muke daga fuska har zukatanmu. Ko sun ki ko sun so, aure ya ɗauru, murna muke daga fuska har zukatanmu. Amarya zo ta hoga, ke kaɗai nake so, ba wata. Masha Allah, tabarakallah, insha Allah, zan zama angonki wata rana. I think we are done now. Mun gama. DJ. It's a boy Namenj. Na faɗa a rijiya, ke na rike a zuciya, saki a rai ya kewaya, ya bi jini da jijiya ya shiga zuciya. Na yarda na amince, na baki sirrika na, ni ke nake ta hanke ki zamo uwar gidana. Na faɗa a rijiyar ƙaunar sahiba, yo zabari ki zo ki samo ni da bugiya. Na faɗa a rijiyar ƙaunar sahiba, yo zabari ki zo ki samo ni da bugiya. Na faɗa a rijiyar ƙaunar sahiba, yo zabari ki zo ki samo ni da bugiya. Iraki nake tayi, tsananin sanki yanayi, na rasa hoton ganayi, ya ki taho ki wantu bar sanki na rataya. Yeah. It's your boy, Namenj. Rana da wata suna da haske, in biya ta seke, soyayya maharabada. Ko rana da wata sun daina haske, in biya ta seke, soyayya maharabada. I love you, baby, masoyinka baby. I love you, baby, soyayya muharrabada. I love you, baby, masoyiya baby. I love you, baby, masoyiya muharrabada. Na samu diya kyakkyawa, dubararin ya sabuwa. Ke na baiwa amana, amanar zuciyata. Mama used to tell me, when you find a good girl, don't you ever let her go. No, 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 no. Ashiya ki ganta, ita ce sarauniyata, ai, gimbiyata, ɗanɗano na zuciyata. Wanna show her to the world, tell everyone for her, our love is here to stay. I love you, baby. Rana da wata suna da haske, in biya ta seke, soyayya muharrabada. Ko rana da wata sun daina haske, in biya ta seke, soyayya muharrabada. I love you, baby. Ali Namenj, manakoni. Kallonki kullum ba sai ginshe ni ba, ƙaunarki ma ba za ta gundare ni ba, ba ta laifi ba za ta kashe ba, babu irinki duk da ban san gaibu ba. Gani, gani, gani ki yadda kika so da ni, gani, gani. Gani ki yadda kika so da ni, kyakkyawa san kowa, mai tsatsiyar budurwa, baki da dagawa, ya san miki owa, in ke nake tsayuwa, a kalle ni wawa, bukatun ki yawa, zan baki kulawa. Gani, gani, gani ki yadda kika so da ni. Gani, gani, gani ki yadda kika so da ni, me kika so faɗa min. Ni dai yo, ke dai yo, zan dinga baiwa ƙauna. Lallai ba shakka, ƙauna ba shakka, ni ke zan dinga baiwa ƙauna. A halin yanzu ke ce sauƙi na, kina rage min lissafi baby na. Dan ke ce na tada mun batar na, da kalaman ki masu ratsa zuciya na. Baby na gode, da kulawar da kike bani. Baby na gode, baby na gode. Baby na gode, da kulawar da kike bani. Baby na gode, baby na gode, baby na gode, baby na gode. Wayo Allah na, wai ina batula, sanyi nake ji, so ki lullube ni. Ki lullube ni, na barko na ƙauna, ki saba min da hakan baby na. A halin yanzu ke ce sauki na, kina rage min lissafi baby na. Dan ke ce me tada mun batir na, daga baban ki masu rasa zuciya ta. Baby na gode. Sunan ki ne a zuciyata,
Nina kine sahibata, auren kine mandum fata, hakin kine na baki gata. Wata rana za kai ki gidana, matsayin matata, ke ce madarata. Wata rana za kai ki gidana, matsayin matata, ke ce madarata. Na matsu daga wannan rana. Na matsu na ce na matsu daga wannan rana. Na matsu Wayo Allah daddy, your presence is daddy, your absence is touchy, you're my happiness. Your love is like waterfall, no go play you like football. Your birthday's on 34, I'll never forget. Wata rana, za kai ki gidana, matsayin matata, ke ce madarata. Wata rana, za kai ki gidana, matsayin matata, ke ce madarata. Na matsu daga wannan rana. Na matsu na ce na matsu. Baby ina kwana, baby ina gajiya, dingin dashi lafiya. Rabar raina, soyayya da kafiya, nake bi nake jiya, tabbas iya soyayya. Rabar raina, dama da ke na fara haduwa, da na yi aure tuntuni, dama da ke na kai faruwa, hakika ni kina birgite. Dama da ke na fara haduwa, da na yi aure tuntuni, dama da ke na kai faruwa, hakika ni kina birgite. Wayo, soyayya na da daɗi, soyayya na da daɗi, amma da ke ta fi daɗi. Wayo, soyayya na da daɗi, soyayya na da daɗi, amma da ke ta fi daɗi. Wayo, da ma za ki yarda da duk matinsa na soyayya ne, ke ma ki amince da kundirinsa na alkhairi ne, wanda tasiri ne a zuciyar ki zaune. Na baki zuciya daidai ka kyauta autar ma, zan so ki biyar da ki gaya masa kin rage tsada. Ni bace na tattara ki gwada musu sake mutunta, ki daga taki ci ɗan mata, a lokacin ku muke fata, kushe da kulla mai mata, ki tausaya masa. Ƙaunar ki ta kama ni tun farko, ni ba ta na ni yake. Auren mu dari yake mai karko, mu haifi ƴaƴa masu albarka. Dama da ke na fara haduwa, da na yi aure tuni ya kai faruwa, hakika ne kina birgini. Dama da ke na fara haduwa, da na yi aure tuntuni, zama da ke ya kai faruwa, hakika ne kina birgini. Wayo, soyayya na da daɗi, lobayya na da daɗi, amma da ke ta fi daɗi. Wayo, soyayya na da daɗi, lobayya na da daɗi, amma da ke ta fi daɗi. Thank you. Wanda na fara ganin ki Fatima, ran Asabar ne kin ci kwalliya, da yammaci sannan ga damuna ta busa sanyi tamkar da safiya. Wata 5:30 nake nufi,
hotoro tai shuru ba hayaniya, wayo fati ba hayaniya. Sarmadan ya masoyi, sarmadan, sarmadan. Fata na rayu da ke a cikin ƙauna, fata na mutu da ke. Thank you. I'm exhausted. Wallahi, sorry ma.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Kaduna. See you in 2025.